subscribe and hit the bell icon and never miss another video.
I like characters which are damaged. I like characters which are basically real. I hope somebody is seeing this video and gives me a rom-com. There's nothing
Yeah.
wrong in doing a rom-com. First recce is done, but
Yeah.
everything is now in a limo because of the circumstances we're in. It's a great film. It's a story that I want to make, and I want to act in it as an actor.
Let's do this.
When it comes to you, I get super nervous.
The Zoom house act.
And
You're more nervous than I am.
Hello everyone, this is Akash Bhatnagar from MissMalini, and today I am in the esteemed company of one of the most versatile and amazing actor in this generation, Amit Sadh. So firstly, Amit, welcome to MissMalini. I have to start by saying this year will mark your 20 years in showbiz. Seems like a long time, but you have been I remember seeing you first in Kuch Wo Kyun Hota Hai Pyar. I used to dance on that title track so much. I remember that. So from that time to here, the position that you hold currently in the industry, is this does this align with the vision that young boy had when he started in 2002?
Akash, I remember whenever you and I talk, you bring the most sensitive, sensible, and difficult questions where you have to dig in. First of all, I don't think so that I have any position in the industry yet. And I don't even know what that means, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm just an ordinary, simple artist who has been very fortunate, who has survived so many years, and I feel it's an honor to be an actor. It's a privilege that you can act. It's one of the best jobs in the world, and I'm just very grateful, Akash, to you, to people who are in this room listening to us, to people who've given me work, and for people who've been watching me patiently for so many years and giving me time and hoping that it better ho jayega, ye sudhar jayega. So just everyone's patience and everyone's just allowance. I think I'm just grateful that I've been allowed to get work and grow and continue, and that's it. And I just hope that it continues like this. That's it. I don't understand position in life, so maybe I'll never have any position.
And in the last 2 years, that it has been one of the most busiest phase of your career. You had 4 shows, 3 films releasing in the last 2 years, and almost all of them have got so much appreciation for you, especially. Does it feel a little bit weird that at the time that when the industry was slowed down, your career kind of got into a very fast pace?
I mean, you can't think like that. It's. I just think, Akash, it's a coincidence. There was a film that was stuck. It got out. It got a studio who believed in it and brought it out, Yara, which was shot in 2015. And I was, and it's a very special film because it was my first film after Kai Poche, right? So it's just a matter of luck, that these things came out. And I'm again very fortunate, and I'm grateful that people liked it, that people are liking the work that I'm doing, or people are appreciating my performances. And I'm also grateful that there are few filmmakers and people who feel that that I'm decent enough, to get more work, and it's all right. There's no complaints. Everything is cool.
Okay. And most of the characters that you have done, they have intensity to it. So does that intensity ever trickles down to your real life persona, or is it the other way around? Your intensity in real life kind of percolates there?
I think everybody should have intensity. What is intensity? Intensity is passion. You have intensity. Intensity comes from intent. Intent, what you want to do, your imagination, and how do you want to turn your imagination into action is intent. And when you put passion into it, when you put your exuberance into it, when you put your hard work into it, it's called intensity. I like intense characters.
Hmm.
I like characters who have passion, who have angst, who have gone through something. I like characters which are damaged. I like characters which are basically real, who have flaws, like you and I, like all of us.
Yeah.
And I think I'm very lucky. I've been fortunate that I've got some really good parts.
Like there's something like a lot of actors kind of say like when they move from one character to another, it kind of sometimes get difficult to make that transition because the first character sometimes stays with them for so long. For you, like I was reading an interview of yours, like in the last 2 years, you have had kind of back-to-back shoots. So in that kind of a scenario, when you have to jump so quickly from one character to another, does it kind of help you as an actor to kind of get off with one of the character that you have already done?
So this is a tricky thing, Akash. If I'm doing a Mills and Boons,
Yeah.
you know, a kind of a cute city love story, and then I say, you know, it's taking me a while to come out my character, you will then laugh at me. I mean, it depends again on the subject, depends on the character. But like for example, when I do something like Breed, when I play Kabir Sawandi, I said, of course, it takes time to come out of it, and that's why I think I like rest between one film to the other. And that's not rest to like sit on a couch and like vegetate. That rest is to kind of become zero again, become normal, so that you can imbibe a new character or a new life. But the scenario, the real life scenario is different because you don't know what you're going to be offered when.
Yeah.
You know, so it's there's a own method every actor has into this of how you want to go in and get out of the character. And to be honest, all this doesn't matter. I have come to a stage in life where if my performance and my acting is affecting you, it's good. Nobody cares about method and how you came into it and how you went into it. You know, it's like nobody cares, and what matters is the end pudding that you taste. If that is delicious, everything is worth it.
But like it kind of all connects. Just say, when I spoke about like the intensity of a character, your characters have always been those like that kind of stays with you, even if you are doing it or even if you are seeing it as an audience. Those have that kind of. These are not like some. Not to like defame anything like that, but like rom-coms that you see it one go, you laugh or smile at it. And it
I would love
just
to do
passes
that
away.
too, Akash. I don't know why I don't get them.
Yeah.
You know, maybe because I do intense roles effectively. But I hope somebody is seeing this video and gives me a rom-com. There's nothing wrong in doing a rom-com.
Yeah.
That's a different thing. I might add a little bit of intensity to that role too.
Yeah.
But why not? But yeah, I would like to do a film. I would like to do rom-com is it's like an overshadowed term. There's so much in it, around it. But I would like to do lighter films, like a funny film, like a comedy, like you know what I mean. So I hope maybe after this interview, somebody sees it and gives me a happier, less intense role.
So the last time we spoke, you had spoken about how you want to do a kind of organize a bike trip across countries. It was your plan to go from Alaska to Austria, from west to east.
No,
then
it was from the tip of North America to the
Arctic
tip of
to
South America, South Africa, South America, across two continents. The plan is still on. The day coronavirus kind of leaves us, you know, and days things are better. But yeah, I don't see this happening before 2024-23, but it'll happen.
Yeah, because
everything that I've said will happen. So Akash, we did prep. I'm supposed to do this with 3 of my other friends who are great riders, and they've done a lot of length and breadth of the country and the world. We have a tentative recce done, so that's a good thing. One of the most important things to do a treacherous, long cross-continent trip like this, you need a good recce. Our first recce is done, but everything is now in a limo because of the circumstances we're in. Probably, I don't know, in maybe a couple of years, you shall have the proof that I said it and I did it.
Yeah. You had said that you had written some stories yourself that people had shown interest in. So has there been any development on that? Have you found producers to back it?
No, I'm struggling with it. I have a great story which I have not written, but I'm like you can say, I'm almost behaving like a like an engine
Okay.
to the script, right?
Yeah.
So we are still struggling to get a producer. It's a great story. I believe in it. My director and the writer of that story also is somebody who's I really respect and look up to. These are the struggles in life, but it's cool. You know, Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds and his director, they took 8 years to find the right producer for that script. And everyone that they went earlier said that how can a superhero cuss? And how can a superhero fart and like do such things? And rest is history. Mine is not Deadpool, but mine is, it's a great film. It's a story that I want to make and I want to act in it as an actor. As of now, we are struggling with finding the right producer for it. But you know what? Obstacle is the way.
Yeah, its day will come in time. Its day will come in time. And lastly, I want to ask, like, considering everything that you have done, like you also took like a social media break last year for a certain time, and everything that has happened in the last 2 years, whatever you have achieved in your professional life and personal life, are you happy right now where you are?
What does it look to you?
I to feel you are, but
alive and kicking.
Yeah.
Do you remember that line from Sultan?
Yeah.
Alive and kicking.
Yeah. So but amazing conversation I had with you. Wishing you loads and loads of love and luck for everything you do, and waiting to meet you in person next time. And thank you so much. Thank you for
Thank you,
making up for
Akash.
this session.